Hey, what's up guys, and in this video let me show you the comparison between the Moto G and Moto X. Moto G and Moto X both are Motorola's mid-range phones released in the Indian market with the best features which most of the smartphones doesn't have. The main aim of the Motorola is to create a new trend for the best user interface and also the required specification for the user interface to work more effectively. So here on the left hand side we have Moto G and the right hand side we have the Moto X. So let us go and compare the differences between these two. Okay, and the Moto G comes with different range of colors, whereas Moto X can be ordered according to the user taste from the website motomaker.com. Even though both seem to be similar, but there are a lot of differences between these two on the functionality, and let us go ahead and check it out. So first let us check Moto G. So Moto G comes with 4.5-inch display and with 720 pixel LCD panel, and it contains of Snapdragon 400 chipset and 1GB RAM, and it comes with 8/16GB variants with fixed storage, and the camera is of 5 megapixel camera and with flash, and it comes with 2070 milliamps battery. Okay, and with KitKat 4.4 OS, Android OS. And this one does not have Wi-Fi AC and NFC and LTE, so it supports up to 3G only. No 4G will be supported in Moto G. Okay, now coming to Moto X. Moto X comes with 4.7-inch 720 pixel AMOLED display and octa-core processor with 10 megapixel clear pixel camera and 2GB RAM, which is 1GB extra when compared to Moto G. And this also comes with the 16/32GB variants of fixed storage, and this supports Wi-Fi AC, NFC, LTE, and 2200 milliamps of battery is included in this one. And this also comes with Android 4.4 KitKat OS. Okay, and this comes with a lot of features like this active display and touchless control, and I'll show you in my video, so please stay tuned. Although both Moto G and Moto X seem to be similar, but if you observe them a little bit, there will be a lot of differences between these two. Okay, on Moto X, if you see, the camera pixel is of 10 megapixel and Moto G it is of 5 megapixel, and the speaker panel, you can see it is finely drilled with the machine holes which are very small, and they are very finely drilled, these speaker drill holes. Okay, and whereas in Moto G, if you see, it will be on the camera's left hand side, and they are the holes are a little bit big. Okay, even though the displays are same, but if you see here, the Moto X display scores here more because it is of AMOLED display, and the Moto G's display is of LCD. Even though the price of Moto X is 10K more than compared to Moto G, let us check and find out, is it worth to put that extra 10K on Moto X when compared to Moto G. Even though both comes with Android KitKat 4.4 OS, there are some differences between the Motorola software in Moto G and Moto X. Coming to Moto G, if you go in the Motorola Assist, okay, you will find the differences. See, in Moto G Motorola Assist, you have only two modes, meeting and sleeping. But whereas coming to Motorola Moto X, you have three modes: driving, meeting, and sleeping. Okay, and the one which is very interesting feature in Moto X is that when you are driving, it automatically detects that you are driving, and you can set it out. You can set some features like if you are in driving, the phone can talk to you. It can read the text messages and tell who is calling, and it also, if you want, the phone can also play some music for you. Okay, so this is a very nice feature in Moto X. So let us now check the speed of both the phones. Okay, because this is of 1GB RAM and this is of 2GB RAM. Let us check the app speed, which one is opening the apps much faster. Okay, I'm just taking both the things at me. I'm just opening Play Movies and TV. Okay, so you can see the difference. The Moto X is opening very fastly because this is consisting of 2GB RAM, and whereas Moto G is consisting of only 1GB RAM. Also, I'm just opening YouTube. You can also check when compared to displays, the Moto X display is very far better than when compared to Moto G's display, because Moto G is coming with LCD display, whereas Moto X is coming with AMOLED display. So let us check some few pics of Moto G itself. Okay, see, the contrast and the colors are very high in Moto X, whereas in in Moto G they are little bit dull. See the differences. You can find the differences immediately. See, the red, it is a very pure bright, so you can find the differences very easily by noticing the differences are very easily when you compare Moto G and Moto X. So I have taken two pics on Moto X and Moto G for these two little dolls. So I'll show you on both these phones how they look. Okay, so these are the two phones which I have in my hand right now. So this is Moto X. Okay, this is Moto X and this one is Moto G. And if you see the comparison between these two, I'll just check it out. I'll just open those things. Okay, okay, you can see the differences. Just now I have taken two different pics between these two. See, the Moto G is having a very dim display, whereas Moto X is having very bright display and it's showing very beautiful colors. Moto X comes with touchless control and active display, whereas Moto G does not have these two beautiful features. Even though Moto G is having some kind of voice recognition, so I'll just show you how these two will work. So we need to first open it here, and you need to open and you need to say, "Okay Google, where is Mount Everest?" So it is just showing the location. So let us, I'm not at all touching my phone, okay, in Moto X, and I'll just show you. Okay Google, now where is Mount Everest?
Here is a map of Mount Everest.
So let us check in Moto G now. Okay Google, who is the President of India? So now let us check in Moto X. Okay Google, now who is the President of India?
Mukherjee is the President of India.
So you can see the differences. Without touching the phone, even either of Moto X, it will respond to you immediately. But for Moto G, you need to open the Google and then only this will work. Okay, so just remind it. And one more thing, I'm just keeping the Moto G aside for a bit of time. Okay, and in Moto X there is one more very good feature called active display, so which is what you are seeing right now. So if you see like this, so you can get the active display. The active display means it is having a very beautiful, using very beautiful LED display, okay, where it uses only the amount where it is showing the time. Okay, it will not show you it will not use the entire LCD power, but it will only show you the time. Also, if you just shake it like this, the phone's camera will be opened. So these features are not there in the Moto G. So I'm just locking it now. Okay, and it will also can read the notifications without even touching the phone. I'm just placing my phone over there. Okay Google, now read the notifications.
Good evening, Murthy. The time is 18:48 in the evening. Murthy Kisture sent you a Gmail at 18:23 with the subject nest.
So this is how you can check your mails without touching even the phone. Even though if your phone is a bit long from you, you can directly check your phone. What is the status? What are the incoming messages, and what are the mails you got from whom you got. You cannot check the entire mails and messages, but you can just at least get the idea who called you and what are the missed calls and what are the messages and what are the instant messages you got in the phone without even touching and opening the phone. Coming to the battery backup of Motorola Moto X and Moto G, the backup of Moto G is giving more when compared to Moto X, which I observed from the last 2 days. This may be due to of the additional features of active display and the Wi-Fi, AC and all these extra features which are supporting by Moto X. But if you observe the sound quality, the Moto X sound quality is very much far better than compared to Moto G. Okay, even though the volume of the Moto G is bit higher to compare to Moto X, but the quality of the sound or the voice is pretty much good in Moto X. Let me show you that. Okay, just a second. I'm just opening the Google. Okay Google, now where is Mount Everest?
Here is a map of Mount Everest. Here is a map of Mount Everest.
See, the first voice you heard is of Moto G and the second voice is of Moto X. So the Moto X sound clarity is very far better when compared to Moto G. So also if you compare the benchmark test of both Moto G and Moto X, if you can see the differences. Moto G is showing good job and whereas Moto X is showing great. The points are also different, and let us check the details. So if you compare in Moto G, the Moto G CPU is general, supports most apps, and RAM is good, and 2D graphics general and 3D graphics excellent, and fluently support large mobile games in Moto G. Coming to Moto X, CPU is good and supports large apps and multitasking, RAM good, and 2D graphics is excellent and 3D graphics is excellent, and fluently support large mobile games. And you can see a lot of statistics regarding these two, and also the rank is also number 1 and this is what number 3. Okay, if you see the device statistics, there will be a lot of device info in this. Motorola comes with the 720 pixel, both are of 720 pixel, even though the quality of the display is very good, far better in Moto X, and this is of 10.5 megapixel and this is of 5 megapixel, and there are a lot of features which you can check it in the benchmarks. So ranking, so here, and test, these are the test results. Okay, so hope you guys got enough differences between Moto G and Moto X. Also the 10K is pretty much affordable on Moto X with the features given by Motorola's Moto X when compared to Moto G. If you like my videos, please do subscribe, hit like, and if you have any doubts, please do comment below. Okay, thank you guys, thanks for watching this video, and please do subscribe. This is Murthy Kasturi signing off.